Hi everyone, my name is Allison. I am the marketing director here at TapKat, and today I'm going to just show you a quick peek into the world of sweepstakes fundraising.
TapKat Sweepstakes Fundraising is a fresh and inclusive way to raise money for your nonprofit. Sweepstakes fundraisers are a proven solution for reactivating lapsed donors, exciting your current donor base, and attracting new donors to your organization. TapKat is the only platform focused exclusively on online sweepstakes fundraisers for nonprofits. We are the experts. So today we're going to review what happened when a nonprofit executive director created TapKat and built sweepstakes into his organization's annual fundraising strategy. How sweepstakes are different than raffles. Examples of nonprofits that have successfully run sweepstakes on the TapKat platform. How to find the right prize for your TapKat sweepstakes. How you can start your own TapKat sweepstakes fundraiser. And stories from real nonprofit employees who have used TapKat. Okay, let's dive in. Here's what happens when sweepstakes become a regular piece of your fundraising strategy. TapKat was actually founded by the executive director of a small nonprofit car museum called the Shelby American Collection. Although the museum was run by a passionate team of volunteers who worked seemingly endlessly to further the mission of the organization, fundraising was always challenging. Finally, the executive director thought, what if I ran a sweepstakes for a new Shelby Mustang? Within months, he set up and launched the online sweepstakes. It brought in $255,625 for the museum. Since then, the museum has incorporated a sweepstakes fundraiser into their annual fundraising strategy. So here's how it's grown since 2016. They started with a donor base of 800 people in 2016. Today, they have a base of over 52,000 donors. They raise more every year. In 2016, they raised about $250,000. In 2017, they raised $395,250. In 2018, they raised $457,350. In 2019, they raised $534,100. In 2020, they broke $1 million, raising $1.3 million, and in 2021, they raised $1.5 million. In 2022, they were just shy of $1.5 million again. This year, in 2023, they are on track to break records yet again. Now, the museum receives more in-person visitors than ever thanks to the popularity of the sweepstakes. So from that experience, TapKat was born. The Shelby American Collection's executive director wanted other nonprofits to have access to the same game-changing tools and strategy. Why sweepstakes over raffles? In the nonprofit world, the words sweepstakes and raffles are kind of used interchangeably, but they're actually two distinct forms of fundraising. Here's why sweepstakes are a better solution for online fundraising. With sweepstakes, there's no cap on how many tickets you can sell. There are no restrictions on how much money you can raise, what you do with the funds, or when you can start using those funds. You'll never need to print out tickets. There's no need for a big drum where you roll the tickets around and pick one by hand. It's legal to advertise sweepstakes online in the US, and you don't need a gaming manager, so you don't need to register with the state to legally run your sweepstakes. TapKat makes sweepstakes even easier by providing all legal rules and regulations on every sweepstakes, an FAQ page where donors can get their most common questions answered, automated email receipts for every donor, a built-in random number generator so that when it is time to select your winner, all you have to do is click a button. And we provide a winner's presentation video that you can share on social media and on your website for transparency. Now, here's another important benefit. Sweepstakes are inclusive. In an auction, only the highest bidder will win, meaning that grassroots donors are, in most cases, priced out of the fund. With a gala event, grassroots donors might not even be able to attend because of the cost of the ticket. But with sweepstakes, Entrants choose the donation amount that is comfortable for them, and everyone has a chance to win. Actually, back in December, somebody won a classic Corvette Stingray convertible with a $25 donation. Isn't that so cool? Everyone can participate in sweepstakes, and anyone can win. Let's look at some examples of successful nonprofits. Here are some examples of recent sweepstakes on the TapKat platform. The Broomfield Rotary Club raised $168,850. Ski Utah raised $60,325. Gift of Life Howie's House raised $24,800. The Sprint Car Hall of Fame raised $1,020,550. The Trails Preservation Alliance raised $120,200. The Sierra Snowmobile Foundation raised $61,450. Nonprofits around the U.S. are successfully running TapKat Sweepstakes, building their donor bases, and having a lot of fun doing it. The examples I gave above is just a small sampling of what's running on the TapKat platform. Okay, let's talk about prizes. Now you might be thinking, how the heck do I get an exciting prize for my sweepstakes? This is actually one of the most fun parts of setting up a sweepstakes, and there are several ways to get a great prize for your sweepstakes. By the way, most TapKat sweepstake prizes are on consignment to minimize the financial risk to your organization. But before you choose any old prize, first you should think about what is the right prize for your donor base. What would your donors love? What's a prize that would totally capture their imagination and get them excited about entering the sweepstakes? That can be a longer conversation, and if you'd like to talk it through with one of our team members, enter your information and someone will be in touch. We have some really great prize providers who understand how sweepstakes work, and they understand how consignment works for nonprofits, whether it's a travel experience or a vehicle or a piece of jewelry or something else. There's definitely a perfect prize out there for you and your nonprofit. How to start your own TapKat sweepstakes. Once you've selected your prize, it's time to build your sweepstakes site. There are 3 steps to this. First, you'll need to apply for an account on the TapKat website. This is easy and super quick. We'll verify that your organization is a US-based nonprofit in good standing with the IRS, and then we'll approve your account. Next, set up your sweepstakes site. Our drag and drop software makes it really easy to build your site. Most people can do it in about 30 minutes, sometimes even less. There's an area where you can upload photos and information about the prize and your nonprofit so donors learn about your mission. Time to activate your sweepstakes. Once you're done building your site, a TapKat team member will activate your sweepstakes so you can start taking donations. Then it's time to share with your donor base via email, social media, and more. Here are some stories from real nonprofits.
My experience with the TapKat team was extremely positive.
You know, when you send an email or make a phone call, you've got somebody on the other end.
And the platform is super user-friendly. I caught on right away.
It's real-time revenue generating. Every time a sweepstakes entry is paid for, the money immediately goes into our bank account.
Having a revenue stream that didn't cause stress on volunteers and our families was an awesome idea.
We had a Gibson guitar donated by Gibson Gives. This guitar was signed and played by Vivian Campbell of Def Leppard during their 2022 stadium tour. And we exceeded our goal. It's allowing us to transform many students' lives.
We gave away an all-inclusive guided trip for 2 people up the Grand Teton. We did a lot of thinking actually about what prize is on mission for us.
We chose to start with a cobra.
This amazing cobra reproduction right here.
Trying to find something that you can't just go down to the corner and get. Making it a little more special really helps sell the product. We had been open for about 5 years before we started the sweepstakes, and I had maybe 3,500 on our newsletter list, and today I have over 20,000.
It's ideal for a nonprofit. So I highly recommend it. 100%. You should give it a shot.
Running a sweepstakes is fun, rewarding, and donors love it. You can get started by entering your name and email, and one of our team members will be in touch to help you figure out if a TapKat sweepstakes is right for your nonprofit.